Good morning everyone, how you doing? It's Paul here from Unusual Things. Now you might think it looks a bit dark this morning, and it is because it is 4:23 a.m. And I'm just north of London this morning, and we're coming to find the grave of Barrynorman. It slipped my mind then. It's I'm just seeing lots of wildlife running around. I can see, is that a badger? Oh, bunny rabbits. I saw some rabbits and then I saw what I thought was a badger, but it's not, it's rabbits. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Don't forget, if you like the video today, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope this isn't too dark for you, but look, like I say, 4:23 in the morning. It's nothing like an eerie churchyard at this time of the morning, is there, ladies and gentlemen? But there's a beautiful field right over there as well, straight from the gate. But we'll get on with it, shall we? I'll tell you a little bit more about Barry. Barry Leslie Norman CBE, 21st of August 1933 to the 30th of June 2017, was a British film critic, television presenter and journalist. He presented the BBC Cinema Review programme Film 1972 to 1998. Born at St Thomas's Hospital, London on the 21st of August 1933, Norman was the eldest of three children from film director Leslie Norman and Elizabeth Norman. He was the brother of script editor and director Valerie Norman. Norman began his career in journalism with West London newspaper Kensington News. He later spent a period in South Africa working for the Star in Johannesburg, then moving to Salisbury, Rhodesia, known as Harare in Zimbabwe, where he wrote for the Rhodesia Herald. In Africa, he developed a hostility towards the efforts of apartheid. When he returned to the UK, he became a gossip columnist for the Daily Sketch and then show business editor of the Daily Mail until March 1971, when he was made redundant when the two papers merged. Subsequently, he wrote a column for The Observer and each Wednesday for The Guardian, also contributing leader columns to the newspaper. He was one of the collaborators with Wally Fawkes on the long-running cartoon strip Fluke. He contributed a column to the Radio Times for many years and wrote several novels. He presented BBC One's film programme from 1972, becoming the sole presenter the following year. Norman's involvement was interrupted in 1982 by a brief spell presenting Omnibus and returning to the film series in 1983. Norman became increasingly irritated by the BBC's reluctance to screen it at a regular time, and in 1998 finally accepted an offer to work for Sky B, where he remained for 3 years. Jonathan Ross took his place at the BBC programme's presenter. In 2013, an article for the Radio Times, Norman listed what he considered to be the best 49 British films of all time. The list included The Cruel Sea 1953, Chariots of Fire 1981 and Skyfall 2012. Norman explained in most cases the criteria was whether these films were going to last. The new generation's cinema goers would want to watch them in 20 years' time. Most are quite old films, but they all appeal to this generation of film goers as much as they did when they were first made. Norman wrote and presented a number of documentary series for the BBC and ITV, including Hollywood Greats 1977 to 1983, Barry Norman's Guide to American Soaps 1985, Talking Pictures 1987 and Soaps Down Under 1991. He married author Diana Narracott on the 12th of October 1957. The couple lived in Datchworth, Hertfordshire for many years, and both of their daughters, Samantha and Emma, were born there. Diana Norman died on the 27th of January 2011, aged 77. Norman's 2013 book, See You in the Morning, was written as a celebration of their life together. Norman had a passion for cricket and wrote a book on the subject. He was a member of the MCC and enjoyed spending time at Lord's watching cricket. Barry Norman died in his sleep, aged 83, on the 30th of June 2017 at the Lister Hospital in Stevenage, having been afflicted with lung cancer in his later years. He was buried in the graveyard of All Saints Church in Datchworth, Hertfordshire. A memorial service was held at St Paul's Covent Garden in April 2018.
The biggest movie phenomenon of 1984, Ghostbusters, a chaotic comedy which, against all expectations, has taken more money in America than either Indiana Jones or Gremlins. The situation is roughly as follows. A trio of redundant scientists, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, set up shop as freelance ghost catchers. Not, you might have thought, an occupation for which there's much demand, but there is.
So there we have it there. There's all the information about Barrynorman, and this is such a beautiful little place. And again, it's so early in the morning, like I said earlier, but it's nice with the sunrise and you can just get the red colour coming in my face. And I've been having a look round, and you know what? I think I found it. There we go. We'll start off with his wife, Diana Norman, 25th of August 1933 to the 26th of the 1st, 2011. Novelist, journalist, historian, beloved wife, mother and grandmother. See you in the morning. And Barrynorman, 21st of August 1933 to the 30th of June 2017. Film critic, novelist, cricket, aficionado, beloved husband, father and grandfather. Wow, Barrynorman. Barrynorman there, and his wife, of course, Diana. Now, I've got to say, massive thank you to Barrynorman, because I grew up watching the film series when it was on TV, and I loved it. And Barry was great in it. And, you know, he just had this way with him about being a film critic, which was fair but firm. And I think I got into it because my brother's an absolute film nut. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that, but he loves his movies and he loves his films. And of course, me being 3 years younger than him, when my brother used to watch it, I used to watch it with him, and it got me into films, and I loved films. And obviously since then, so to come and see someone like Barrynorman's grave is a real pleasure for me, because he was a great journalist and he was good at what he did. Some people didn't like him, they said he was too self-opinionated, but he's a film critic. That's what he's there to do. He's there to critique films, to say whether they're good or bad. And I always remember with someone like, you know, I was a massive Sylvester Stallone fan, I still am, but I always remember his critique, if you like, of Rocky IV, and he just slated it because of the noise that the punches made. And I was like, oh, Barry. But then you look back and you go, you know, again, he's just doing his job. So Barrynorman, and this beautiful little place. Look at that house over there, it's gorgeous. Right up my street. And then the pigeon, you know, whatever it is, jumps out the tree and makes you jump. Yeah, so there we have it from this beautiful little place. I love it here, it's really cool. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Did you like Barrynorman? Did you watch the film programmes? You know, Jonathan Ross is all right, but he hasn't got a touch. I don't know where that's going. What are you doing? What are you doing? Someone's interfering with my, this should be just picking up on my face, and it's like just really being interfered with here. Yeah, so, you know, I think he's a great film critic, so yeah, thank you, Barry. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and I shall leave this beautiful little place as I found it, and I will see you all on the next one. Take it easy.